it right down here on the floor.
Nico, we're gonna see you again.
Can you scoot back here? Nico, scoot back here. Perfect.
All right, boys and girls, do you guys remember the amazing story we read yesterday about Congressman Lewis? Yeah, that was awesome. So we heard that there are 2 questions for Congressman Lewis. Who would like to go first?
Well, we have them, they're prepared.
Okay,
First question, you have the first question.
and tell Congressman Lewis what your name is before you read your question and what grade you're in.
I'm in 1st grade and my name is Kristen.
All right, Kristen, go ahead.
What did you say or think when the people were being mean to you?
When the people were being
Me to you.
mean to me? Well, let me first say good morning.
Good morning, John
You're a beautiful, handsome girl.
Thank you.
First of all, Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks will be very proud of you. You look like America.
What does that mean?
It means that we're one people, we're one family, we're one house. We all live in the same house. Not just the American house, but the world house. That it doesn't matter whether we are black or white, Latino, Asian American, or Native American. That we're one family. So Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I met Dr. King. I first heard of him when I had all of my hair. When I was a few pounds lighter. I met him when I was 18, but I heard of him when I was 15. I met Rosa Parks. I heard of her when I was 15. I met her when I was 17. And I got involved in the American Civil Rights Movement. Black people and white people couldn't be seated together in a school, couldn't be seated together on a bus, couldn't eat together in a restaurant, at a lunch counter. We were beaten, we were arrested, we went to jail, and some people were mean. People of color could not register to vote, but we changed that. So I worked with Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, with black and white citizens of America to make our country a better place, and we're better. When I was growing up, I saw the signs that said, white only, colored only, black men, white women, colored women. We changed that. So all of those signs that I saw, they're gone. They will not return. The only place that you will see those signs today will be in a book, in a museum. But they're gone. And our country is a better country. And we are a better people. So as young people, growing up in America today, growing up in this world, we grew up much better. And it's my hope that people will not be mean to any of you. Okay?
All right, we have one more question.
My brother.
Xavier.
Come on, Xavier, stand. Well, let him know who you are
Stand
first,
up.
sweetheart. Come on, stand up. And what grade are you in, Xavier?
1st grade.
All right, what's your question?
How did you first meet Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
That is a very, very good question. Many years ago, I wanted to attend a little college 10 miles from my home. I was 17 years old in 1957. I wrote Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. a letter. I didn't tell my mother or my father, any of my teachers, any of my sisters or brothers. And I told him I wanted to attend this school. It was an all-white school. I didn't admit black students. Dr. King wrote me back and sent me a round-trip Greyhound bus ticket, invited me to come to Montgomery to meet with him. And I will never forget it. About a year later, I boarded the bus and traveled from a little town called Shore, Alabama to Montgomery. And he sent a young lawyer to meet me. was a lawyer for Rosa Parks and for Dr. King. And he took me to this little church. You know what Dr. King said to me? He said, "Are you the boy from Troy? Are you John Lewis?" And I said, "Dr. King, I'm John Robert Lewis." But he still called me the boy from Troy.
And then I heard second grade had a question for Congressman Lewis before we turn over. Who has the question? All right, let me know.
I was
Introduce yourself.
I'm Carter. I'm in second grade, and I was wondering what was it like to be in the march?
What, Carter? Right? To be in the march, whether it was the march from the March on Washington in 1963, when I was 23 years old, I had all my hands, and a few pounds lighter, there was hundreds and thousands of people there from all over America. Even Americans living in another country came home to march, and I was the youngest speaker. I was 23. I spoke number 6. Dr. King spoke number 10. So when I was introduced at the march to speak, I looked to my right, and I saw all of these young people. Then I looked straight ahead, I saw hundreds and thousands of people. Then I looked to my left, and I saw young men, white, African American, up in the trees, trying to get a better view of the head of the march, the speaking stand. And I just went for it. It was very, very moving. On the steps of the Lincoln Memorial where I spoke. But when the march was all over, President Kennedy invited us down to the White House, to the He stood in the door of his office, the Oval Office. He was beaming like a proud father. He shook our hands and he kept saying to each one of us, "You did a good job, you did a good job." And when he got to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said, "You did a good job, and you had a dream." That was my last time seeing President Kennedy. Thank you.
All right, boys and girls, can we thank Congressman Lewis for coming and taking time with us? All right, boys and girls, are getting ready to take a photo.
Boys and girls, are you ready to take a photo? Best McLean smiles. Best McLean smiles. 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.